friends, I'm Nancy Thompson, excuse me, with Create with Nancy, and it's time for a YouTube Live. We are doing what I'm calling a fun fold today with the countryside corner dies, and they are absolutely fabulous. And if you haven't used them before, you're going to see them in action. We're going to create a fun fold with the die. So and a hint for a different fun fold using them too, which I didn't quite get a chance to work it out, but it will come. Okay, so if you're joining in, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you can get notified the next video that I share with you. And I'm also, you can find me also on Wednesday at 3 p.m. here on YouTube. And so far, this is, I think, my 4th Friday in a row. So I'm trying to add in a Friday fun fold, or it could be a technique too. So it will be part of my Creative Ink library. So you will, they will be in my newsletter going forward, so you can find them there. The Creative Ink Library PDFs, so to help you keep track of your fun folds. So let's get started. Let me change screens here. There we go. And if you're just joining in, again, I'm Nancy Thompson with Create with Nancy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Skaneateles, New York, which is part of the Finger Lakes. It's the jewel of the Finger Lakes, and it's just a beautiful area to come visit. So, okay. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. It is, you know, I've only been outside to collect eggs so far today. We have chickens, in case if you're new to my channel and don't know, but we have chickens. So I've only been outside once to collect the eggs. So hi, Donna. Welcome. And you're a fan of my Creative Ink Library PDFs. I'm so glad that you love them. So let's get started, and I think we're good there. So let me just make sure. Okay, we are using the Les Shops designer paper. We used that on Wednesday, and I love the backside patterns of this paper. The front ones with all the shops and everything just didn't interest me, but it has great like shops that you could fussy cut out, and I think there's a die set to go with these, but I love the geometric patterns on the back. And these were the cards that we did on Wednesday, so it was just a simple fold or simple card, just layering up using those countryside corners dies, and by just adding different colored flowers to our cards. Okay, so if you missed that, you can go back and catch the YouTube video. It was episode 202, I believe. Okay, and see how we created these. It's got some texture on the background, and it's just so much fun to play with these flowers and see what kind of designs you can come up with. And so let's get started here. Let me see where I'm gonna put stuff. Okay, so we are gonna start off simply. We're gonna create a fun fold. I'm calling it a fun fold. I simply are starting with a note card base. Okay, and I'm going to, what I love about this, it's the scoring and the cutting is all done for me. And hello, Deborah from Ohio. Welcome. Thank you for coming and visiting us. Okay, so we are going to pull in our stamp cut and emboss machine. Okay, look at my very well used cutting plate. Let me give you a little tip. I have my plates labeled for bottom, and I also have it labeled for top. So you can see mine does not like warp and get out of whack. I leave it like this until it starts to get a little bit of a hump, and then I'll flip it to the other side. It has worked. You know, let me have so many cuts by doing that, and then my top plate stays flat as well. So let's look at let me find the country corner side dies. So these are the countryside corner dies, and there's graduating sizes. We're going to use the larger ones. So these are great to, like, if you wanted to create a frame. They're fun shaker cards, all kinds of great ideas. So we're going to just use this larger one, and we're going to use this edge right here, okay? And here is our fold right here. So we're going to just kind of grab the inside part of this so it gets butted up against our fold. And these two ends, you know, my card is not perfectly scored here. Hang on. It's off there for a minute. Let me make sure it's one. I just feel like the cutting is off or something. So let me get this straight. Let me make sure my two men's eat up. Okay, that looks meet up. That looks a little better. I think that's okay. So if you don't have note cards, you could cut this down to 7 inches by 5 and create your own note card. But I love that it comes with the envelope. So we're catching just the inside of this die along our fold, okay? We don't want it to rest on our fold at all. Otherwise, it's going to cut into our cardstock. And the width of this note card fits perfectly to the inside cut here. So we're really kind of cutting off our corners here today. So if you want to, let me grab, I gotta find out what I did with them. Grab a sticky note, or you could use washi tape, whatever, and we're just going to just hold that in place, okay? So it doesn't jump around on us. Now we'll just send this through, and we're gonna have a unique fold. And I've took this a step farther, which I'm gonna show you after I make this card. Whoops, hopefully I hit my phone holder there. And so you can see it's cut off one of the corners here. Let me put my platform out of the way here. And so let's see what it's cut off. So it pretty much, you know, it cut off a little bit on the end and our corners, okay? So we don't need that. So here, this is what I'm calling the fun fold. So it makes a cute little card here to open up and close. And you could do 2 of these, okay? Let me just grab this one. And you could layer them together, but I'm gonna show you another trick later on, okay? And I'm gonna play around with this idea, and then you could have a unique fold like this as well. So lots of different things that you could do. But I'm just going to, we're gonna just create this as our little fun fold today, okay? All right, so I took the next size down here and die cut with Daffodil Delight, and we're using the Daffodil Delight pattern in that Lay Shops designer paper. So let's see, there's some of the background right there. I mean, there's like books you could cut out and fussy cut and do different things with. It looks like, I don't know, glue or toothpaste. I guess it's glue or paint. I don't know. I didn't really look at the back of the paper. So, okay, so we're going to adhere these two together with some liquid glue here. Okay, and let's see here. We're going to just layer these on. I just wish we had one more size in between to have a little bit of a thinner border than what we have going on right now. Okay, so, and then we're going to attach this to our card base, okay? So, have any of you, do any of you have these dies yet? And then we're going to use those fabulous Paper Florist dies. And Donna, oh, I can't wait for you to get them. You are going to absolutely love them. See, I always get one side just a little bit higher than the other. Okay, so we're wrapping up our card base here. So Many of you saw on Wednesday, I showed you my basket of all my fabulous die cuts that I've been die cutting like crazy, and just having fun with these. So I really encourage you, if you have the florist dies, to take a half a sheet of cardstock. This isn't quite half. I just grabbed a scrap out of it because I was playing around. I needed some of this Starry Sky flowers. And go and die cut every single piece that are in the die. So let's look at the dies next, okay? So these are the Paper Florist dies, and all of these will fit on a half a sheet of cardstock, and it will fit on your platform, and there'll still be a little bit of room left over. These here, you may not want to cut as many, but I have been using every single style a ton, so really go ahead and die cut a whole bunch. Okay, let's see, I need a piece of scrap. I forgot about that. So have fun just die cutting, because as you're playing around with different designer paper, you're gonna want all kinds of colors to play with. And it's just so fun to just sit there and just pick and choose from what you have. And even the leaves are fun in the different colors. I love pairing colored leaves with the flowers as well. So, okay, so we're gonna build our card. So first we're gonna build our flower, okay? So I've die cut this one right here. And what I love about what Stampin' Up! Thought to do is, instead of making these all individual little dies, they've connected them so they go on our platform so much easier, and it makes the die cutting go so much faster, you know, because then it's utilizing our cardstock so much better. So I love that they've thought of that and connected them. I just wish we had 2 more leaves though. Okay, so we've got these. There's lots of ways that you can use these. I want my flower to be flat, so I'm not really, there is a little slit in here, and there's also kind of like a score mark on these as well. So if you wanted your flower to be more 3D, you can, I'm going to keep this, well, you know what, we can kind of curl these. You can curl your flower tips with your bone folder, okay? Let me make sure that you guys can see, whoops, zoom in just a little bit more for you guys, okay? So you can curl them up and give them a little fold, and then you can you kind of like squeeze the two together, you know, and glue them together so it kind of curls them in a little bit more. But I want to keep ours flat. Now we're gonna create a base here, you know, so that our flower is kind of something like this, okay? So to help you do that, we're simply gonna take a piece of scrap cardstock, and it doesn't need to be very big because I don't want it to show. You know, it could be a circle, it could be a square, it could be whatever you would like. And we are going to, so let me curl the rest of these flower petals before I adhere. See, by curling your petals, it breaks down the fibers and it gives it that curl, okay? Okay, so let's add some glue onto these. Let's just go and do this. Let it set up for a minute. Glue dots are a friend for these flowers too, but word of advice, you're definitely going to want to have lots and lots of glue dots on hand if you choose to use them. So I don't want my flower to be huge, so we're going to kind of overlap. I'm going to start with kind of like a plus sign here, okay, and just, and you know, it doesn't have to be perfectly shaped or anything, okay? And this kind of helps you by having that little piece of scrap, gives you kind of like a base and foundation, and then it will also give you something to adhere to your card front, especially if you want to use dimensionals. It just gives it a little bit more of a base and kind of keeps that curled up. Okay, let's grab some glue dots. I'm going to move to glue dots for the remainder part, I think. So we're using these white ones. These are the larger flowers that I'm using right now, okay? So let's glue these two together, and I'm going to just offset them. And we're going to curl these petals. So another tip is you want to make sure you're just kind of pulling gently. Don't pull too hard, because it's really easy to pull the petal off, and kind of have a good firm you know, hold on your center part too as you're curling, and just work your way around the flower. Okay, now this month's class to go features these Paper Florist dies. So if you've missed my newsletter, just simply email me at stampinnancyiinc@gmail.com, and I'll make sure that you get it. Okay, so let's add this to the center, and then we're using, let's see, what die are we using next? We're going to use this funky little thing here, and this was Starry Sky. We're going to use Starry Sky again. I got the backward glue dots here, so I got to remember. And then what I love also, there's two sets of these circles. So there's a wide one. Whoops, let's get in the screen here, Nancy. There's a wide one and a smaller one with the piercing in it, and then solid. So that's kind of neat. So we're going to use the pierced one here. Whoops, I got a glue dot over here I missed. So let's grab that. Did I get it? All right, so we're going to do that, and I think we are good. Okay, and then I've got two leaves that are cut out of Parakeet Party cardstock. So let's grab some words. We are using words from, yes, what words are we using? It's, I'm not sure what I did with the stamp set. I love this. It's like one of my, whoops, hang on guys. My tower is falling. Okay, I've got a notebook hanging there. Hope you know, I love it. Wishing you comfort, and then may you find peace in the days to come, and in the loving thoughts that surround you now. So, okay, so that's the set we're using. Let's see. So let's stamp our greeting, and then that will be done. And this is a label from our Stylish Shape dies. It's a great one to have in your library. Here we go. And let's see. And I got lots of samples to show you with this. Okay. So let's, we're going to put this on now. We're going to just kind of set it there. So I guess we could do this. You can use some liquid glue here, and let's just pop it there. And I think I'm going to pop this up a little bit. We're going to add some dimensionals. I'm going to pop the words up right just on the end a little bit. So we're going to just pop some dimensionals on the end. And then this is just going to sit inside our flower here. You know what? I got to think here. I got to look at my leaves. Did I do this good enough? Because I really want... Oh yeah, that'll work. Okay. Maybe we'll put our leaves on next then. At least this lower one. So let's add a little glue dot with our leaf here. Or liquid glue. I was afraid it would hang off. And then let's just kind of hang this, whoops. My sample flower is a little bit flatter. Okay, I think I like that. Let me look, see if it's straight. Okay, I guess it is. So let's add this onto here and pop that in over here. Just want to make sure it's not going to overhang my card there. Okay, so let's, the other thing, I didn't think about this. This might look kind of cool. Let's see, do I have that? Hang on. Let's add one more embellishment on here. going to be in the last one, right? No, where is that? I'm looking for some greenery. Oh, it's kind of hidden. So over here, my stuff is falling around. Let's grab this. I'm thinking maybe we kind of could go like this, right? With that in there. You know what? I'm thinking the white with, I wonder if I have the blue though, cut. Let's look. Because there's little flower tips that go on there. I just gotta find them. See if I have any of the, I don't. Let's see. Let's die cut some. It'll only take a second. Let's pull our die cut machine in and we will make a few of these, okay? And then you're gonna see these in action. All right, let's move that out of the way. Let's pull this back in and we're gonna pull this, and I think we might have enough scrap here to die cut these, okay? Let's just make sure that doesn't move around on us. I don't know where my sticky note went, but let's do one more. Let's hold this in place because I'm using my old magnetic platform. I couldn't give it up. Okay, and these dies will fit in, if you have the mini cut and emboss, they will fit in the mini cut and emboss as well. Okay, so let's, there we go. We've got our 3 little flower tops here. Let's grab these off. And there we go. Let's move those out of the way. And we're going to just use a little bit of glue on the back side here. There we go. Hi Sharon. I know you are gonna love these. You're gonna want to play with them all the time. So then we're gonna put these flowers, just grab them onto the tip here. There we go. And then this one as well. Okay. I'm gonna grab this one. There we go. Isn't that cute? Okay, so let's add this to our card. Whoops, wrong one. We're gonna just tuck that down into there. Oh, that just so much adds so much to it by just that little bit. That's why I really encourage you to just go and die cut every single die in it. You're gonna be so glad you did. Oh, I love it. What do you guys think? All right, we need to add some bling. And I just need to find the bling here. It's amazing. You have this big area and it just goes to pieces, right? We still need the glue because we're going to, I need my take your pick tool. Whoops, that didn't come out very good. Came unscrewed there. Okay, I love the putty end. You don't need a lot of putty to pick up what you need, and it helps just pick it all up. Let's put a large one up there, and then we'll go for a medium over here, and then I think I've got a smaller one over here. Let's just grab, let's go up there. All right, what do you guys think? Do you love it? Oh, I'm so glad. You can have so much fun with these dies. So let's finish it off with some designer paper on our envelope, and I can't wait to share it with you because I played around this morning with some new designer paper that just is going to be coming out in the next mini catalog that gets released. I think it's September 1st. Or maybe it's the 6th. I need to look at that date. Maybe the 6th is comes to mind, but I could be wrong. But demonstrators were able to pre-order on Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. Time just flies. And so I'll be having mini catalogs soon for customers. So if you've ordered from me in the past 6 months, at least $20, then you will receive a mini catalog from me. Okay, so here's our card. Don't you love it? It fits perfectly in the note card envelope. And it's just, I just love it. So I definitely have somebody in mind this is going out to. If you had like a piece of scrap, you could always put a piece of trim down in there, you know, so many possibilities. But okay, here's the one I made. Here's my sample. And see how flat my flower is? Let me zoom out just a little bit. Let me zoom out more because I want to show you the other samples that I have to share with you. Okay, so can you see the difference how I made this kind of flat, but I think I like the texture. Let me put these up close. Okay, I think I like how the texture is with the curling and everything, and I love the addition of that in there. I'm glad we went with white leaves there and with the blue buds. I think it ties it in really well. Okay, so I think I might go back and switch these. So, hi Carol, running late. Okay, happy Friday to you too. I hope you enjoy this. Oops, let's see, I was going to add a twine bow too. This is our Baker's twine from our Essentials pack. I think that's what it is. Yeah, Baker's Essential pack. So you can find it there. It's a double bow. So let's just pop this in over here, I think. Let's see, let's move it a little bit more over here and give it a little bit of a trim so it doesn't stick. Okay, I think the black helps tie it in a little bit. Okay, let's look at the other samples. So that's the one we did today, and let me move my few things off my desk here out of the way so you guys can see a little bit. So we've got those two, and remember you're going to use the largest die. There we go, and here's one with the Flirty Flamingo with that striped background. And then here's the basic gray, and it's pulled in the Coastal Cabana flowers. And then we've got this one, and then we've got this one right here with the balmy blue. And then if you're taking my class to go, you're going to learn how to create this fun note card holder. I'm going to tie this a little bit. To put your cards in. You're gonna love it. But look at how you can just play around with all the different flower designs using this. You're gonna feel like you're playing with paper dolls again. So, but let me show you. Let's see here. I want to show you. I got to figure out what I did with them. Here is, in case you missed the sneak peek of the class to go. Here's the note card holder right here. This will hold 2 of the 6 cards in there. And then here's this fun tin envelope here with 4 of the cards in it. So you can kind of see this is just a fabulous class to go. It's $28 if you're local to me for patio pickup. Or if you need it shipped, it's an additional $8 to cover shipping. So check that out. All the information's, you know what, I think I posted a link on my blog post, the latest blog post. So if you can always reach out to me, message me, and if you have more questions about it, okay? I just send a PayPal invoice for it. So, okay, what else do I need to share with you? So just look for this little logo here about the class to go. You're gonna love it. I can't wait to make more for gifts for the holiday season. So let me give you a sneak peek here. this is our next mini catalog. It starts it's from September through December, but I'm not sure of the exact date that you can start to order. I can't show the inside. I can show you the cover though. So, and if you can't wait to order, then now's a great time to join my team, okay? Because you can join as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and get your pre-order in now and get your hands on some of these fun products in here. And here's my August host code if there's anything that you want to order. There is a, you know, do I have those? Hang on, let me see. Oh yeah, there's a free card kit when you place a $50 order or more. You're going to get 6 designs. It's just going to be random designs to make these sketch cards that we did last week. So that's my free gift for those who place a $50 or more order through me. Okay, so let me go back and I want to share with you my Creative Ink library PDFs. Okay, so so I've done 2 so far. So you can start to print it off. You've got some directions, you know, measurements and everything. You've got a sample to create. So hopefully you're going to find these helpful. I haven't done today's yet. And then there's also the other day. Here's that sketch card. This is the one that's the freebie for ordering this month. So so check that out. And so let's go back to, oh, almost forgot to share with you. Watch for some more ideas to create a different fun fold with this, okay? I just need to play around with this some more. And here's a little sneak peek of one of the designs. I was starting to play with this. So this is some new Winter Meadow, I think is the name. Of this new designer paper that's in this mini catalog, okay? And then let's share with you the sneak peek. Here is this one, and I'm trying to remember what the name of this paper is. Let's see here. Let's look at this. All About Autumn. Does it look autumny to you? I'm in love with this paper. So let's move this out of the way and then let's look at this paper. There's some fabulous, this is a suite, I believe. It's a suite collection. And there's some fabulous gems that go with this called Blooming Pearl. So that you've got peacock and there's some gold. I'm trying to think what color that is. Maybe this is in the other collection. I'm not sure. Okay, love this card, unique shape and colors. Thanks, Kathy, and I'm so glad you love the library, Donna. Okay, so let's look at this paper. So this is double-sided paper. It comes 6 by 6, and there's 12 designs. So let's look at some of these. It has like, I'm guessing it's like a coppery look to it, okay? It has a copper look to it, all right? We don't have any copper foil, but we do have this new galvanized copper, and I haven't tried that yet with it, but yeah, isn't that just fabulous? I love this. Oh, and I didn't show the inside, so I just simply did that to the inside and created a coordinating envelope to go with it. So, okay, so this is like pretty peacock. Should I zoom in? Can you guys see okay? This is copper clay, moody mauve right here. Okay, it's got really fun geometric designs. Mossy Meadow, I believe, is this one. This is like a neat pattern. Now you got to stay tuned for the next side because you are going to be just totally amazed. Pretty peacock here. Here's another geometric design. It's got like that. This has got the copper look to it. Very distressed looking paper. I mean, I just, so many possibilities with this paper. I mean, just year-round paper. So highly recommend that you get this on your wish list first thing. And then look at that. That's Moody Mauve there. Okay. Now let's flip it over. You're going to be amazed. So this is called All About Autumn. So of course, what's autumn all about? We've got like sweater material here. Okay. It looks like somebody was either laying down or, you know, it's got that wrinkle to it, right? And then look at this pretty autumn scene here. It is so real life. Oh, just gorgeous, isn't that? And then we've got some wood. I love this. I would love to have like desktop like that. We've got looking down through the treetops here. So got that. This is like some fabric here. I don't know. It's kind of maybe like corduroy or something. You guys see that? It's just different. But look at the flip side, you know? And then look at these pumpkins and gourds. Aren't they just fabulous? And then we've got leather seat here. Look at this one. Oh, it's just stunning. And then we've got a bookshelf. Perfect reading, autumn reading winter. We've got a stack of books here. And then look at that one. I can't wait to play with this more. And there's that one right there. All these old oak leaves right there. So Stampin' Up! Just keeps amazing us. This is just a couple of the collections to share with you. So I hope that gives you a little sneak peek of what's to come and what you have to look forward to. So just be watching for that mini catalog. And don't forget that you can order any, well, you can't order any of the mini stuff, but you can order the current stuff like the florist dies. The one thing with my class to go, it requires that you have those paper florist dies. Everything else is done for you. You need that, a greeting. I use go-to greetings and your adhesive. So it's really important that you order those paper florist dies ASAP if you are interested in the class to go. Okay, that's a totally separate sign up if you want the class to go. Okay, and what else? Because they're on low inventory, so they could sell out at any time. There's no telling when they're going to sell out. Okay, thank you for joining me today. I so appreciate you. Remember, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get the next video that I have to share with you. Okay, everybody, thanks so much. Stay cool this weekend and safe, and have a good week.